Hudson had a core 4. 3 guys, 1 girl. An inseparable airtight clique. My roommates begged me to stay away from them. They warned me that groups like that were toxic, a black hole of codependency and drama. I didn't listen. I spent a year meticulously working my way into Hudson's orbit, playing the long game until I finally secured the title of his girlfriend. Before he took me to meet them, Hudson gave me a final stern warning. Tinsley is the heart of our group. She's like a sister to us. If you so much as breathe a mean word to her, we're done. Instantly. I nodded, looking as innocent and compliant as a Sunday school teacher. Inside, my heart was racing with pure, caffeinated adrenaline. Replacing the clique queen? That was exactly the kind of psychological warfare I lived for. Even though you're my girlfriend, Tinsley comes first. She's the priority. Hudson was laying it on thick, delivering a speech so delusional it made my roommates want to scream. I reached over, physically covering one of my friend's mouths before she could go off on him, and gave Hudson a bright, shimmering smile. Of course, Hudson. Your friends are my friends. I'm sure Tinsley and I are going to be best sisters. My roommate, Ruby, looked like she was going to have an aneurysm. She waited until Hudson stepped out to grab his car before she cornered me. You're the campus sweetheart, Jade. You have guys falling over themselves for you. Why are you debasing yourself for a guy in a cult clique? You're going to regret this. I didn't answer. I just adjusted my lip gloss, grabbed my designer clutch, and slipped into the passenger seat of Hudson's Audi. Let's go, I chirped. I don't want to keep them waiting. When we walked into the private booth at the lounge, Tinsley was front and center. She was wearing a silk white slip dress, looking every bit the pure, fragile angel that men find irresistible. 2 handsome guys were flanking her, their body language protective, almost territorial. I expected a spoiled brat. Instead, the second Tinsley saw me, she leaped up and grabbed my hands with terrifying warmth. You must be Jade, Hudson's new girl. Oh my god, you're stunning. She turned to the other 2. This is Bennett and Jax. Guys, stop being brooding statues and welcome the newest member of the family. Bennett, the one with the wire-rimmed glasses and a sharp, intellectual vibe, gave me a polite but chillingly brief handshake. Jax, a guy with a buzz cut and a gym rat build, didn't even bother to uncross his arms. He stared at me with blatant, unwashed hostility. I licked my lips, my smile widening a fraction. I loved a challenge. Tinsley didn't stop talking. Seriously, you're like a supermodel. How did a dork like Hudson land you? Hudson laughed, an affectionate practiced sound, and rubbed the top of Tinsley's head. He took off his jacket and draped it over her chair before she even sat back down. You're on your period, he whispered loudly enough for me to hear. Keep your back warm. Tinsley immediately looked at me, her eyes wide with faux worry. Oh no, Hudson, stop. Jade's going to get the wrong idea. Are you trying to start a fight between us? The room went silent. Hudson's brow furrowed, his protective instinct already flaring. I just tilted my head, my expression a picture of pure grace. Why would I be mad? Hudson already told me you're the heart of the group. Seeing you in person, I totally get it. You're so sweet and petite. Of course they treat you like a little sister. The tension in the air evaporated. The guys relaxed. Tinsley's smile faltered for a microsecond, just long enough for me to register it, before she recovered. You're so different from the other girls, she said, her voice dropping into a confiding tone. Usually Hudson's flings get so competitive with me. I try so hard to be friends, but they always end up hating me. She let out a tiny, girlish sigh. The guys actually stopped dating for a while just so I wouldn't have to deal with the drama. She paused, casting a lingering, slightly mournful look at Hudson.